What's up, boss?
Shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
We are live at the Texas State Cemetery for the memorial service of Blake Redding, son of Texas Governor Dean Redding, who lost his life when he failed his thinning exam last week at Vista Point High School. Reports have since indicated that Blake Redding was not among the initial students to fail the exam, which has shrouded the governor's campaign for president in a flurry of controversy. Governor, your thoughts on the Vista Point scandal?
Not today.
Attending the service is former Vista Point High School student Lena Michaels, who has become a public figure since she was wrongfully accused of failing her exam and framed for committing acts of domestic terrorism.
Lena, do you have any plans for taking legal action against the Board of Education for mishandling your test scores? I don't know. Do you hold Governor Redding personally responsible for implicating you as a domestic terrorist? No comment.
I hate to be all business, but the DPC has appointed a special investigator for the Vista Point incident.
It's Agent Joanne Morris. They didn't waste any time.
Fortunately for you, Mason King has signed an affidavit absolving you of any connection to the events. For your request, he's been reassigned.
Good. Where is he?
I'll handle this myself. You just focus on what's important. Getting elected.
How close would you say you were to Blake Redding?
I barely knew him. Talked to him a few times over the years, but that was it.
Was he your boyfriend? You guys have a personal relationship?
He was with Ellie until last year. Then he kept to himself. I barely knew him.
Barely knew him. You don't have to tell me about some boy you had feelings for, but we need to be honest with each other. Let's go over the timeline. An hour before the kiss, I have you on the internal server computer. I need to know what you saw.
I was working fast. Everything I saw was posted on the news. I knew they switched my test. I was just trying to prove it.
Anything regarding the school or sensitive material?
I really wish I could help you.
Here's my card. If you remember anything or need someone you can trust, I just want you to know you're not alone.
It's so funny.
Joey's on TV.
Guys, cut it out.
That's my cue. Take care of yourself, Lena.
Guys, I need you two to focus.
Okay.
No interviews.
Miss Michaels, it's Jack Prescott with Governor Redding's team.
What does he want?
He needs to see you. It's about Blake.
Hi.
Hi.
You said something about Blake?
I can't believe I'm walking these floors. 2 years ago, I put a picture of this place on my vision board. Now I'm here.
Loving the new look, Wendy. Auburn?
Rosewood.
This is the bullpen. A lot of the junior staffers get thrown here, but since I took a chance getting the station to hire the first non-intern under 20, you get your own office.
Oh, we're talking.
This room used to be a closet, now it's yours.
In real estate terms, they call this cozy with potential.
There are still a lot of questions that need answers about what happened at Vista Point High.
I get it. You want me to dig deep and uncover what's really going on at Vista Point High, right? Question authorities, make it clear that B&C News is gonna ask hard questions and accept the blowback regardless of the consequences.
No. Kellen, this is your first day. You're starting at the bottom. That's how this works. First up, a science piece. Parents want to know what chemicals are being administered to the students who go to the thinning. I'm going to send you out to do a prelim.
Two things. Number one, what's a prelim? Number two, when are you grabbing dinner?
Talk to people, find an angle, set up interviews, chase leads. You do that, we'll get dinner.
It's a date.
I'm married. Get to work.
Miss Michaels, it's so nice to finally meet you.
You went on TV and said I was a terrorist.
Right to the chase. I love it. I was given misleading information from my people. I want to apologize.
You didn't call me in here to apologize.
I wanted to offer you an advisory role in our new thinning oversight committee.
No thanks.
The thinning isn't perfect, but it's the law. And with this recent incident, there's been strong headwinds against it. People want to see the other side of the story.
You want me to stump for you?
It'd be a very generous paycheck for you and your siblings. Take care of you for quite some time.
Thanks for the water. Hi, guys. Let's go.
Lena, Georgina Preston. Oh, this must be your family. I hear you will be taking your first test this year. How exciting. Corinne has 11 more years of testing. I'd imagine it would be nice to have a little support. Jack will take you home.
Excuse me, you just passed our house. Who are you? Where are Corinne and Joey?
They're safe. Everything is okay. See?
Miss Cole?
Maggie. Sorry for the scare. This is kind of a sensitive operation.
Tell the governor I'm not working for him.
Or not. With the governor. But with the fight.
We're hiding in plain sight at all levels of government to garner influence to end the thinning and transport at-risk students to safe houses.
You can get people out?
That's what we do. Mr. Leonard over there has personally escorted over 100 students across the border to a secure island off the Gulf.
Corinne and Joey, you have to get them out.
That's why we need you to help the governor.
No. I'm not going to be a mouthpiece for the thinning. If you won't help me get them out, then I'm going to do it myself.
You know what happens when they catch a runaway? The kids get split up, they bounce around in-state homes, they get a third-rate education, and a guaranteed trip to the thinning. You don't want that.
With the right candidate in place, we can do a full repeal of the thinning and find a more humane way to combat our population crisis.
But if Redding becomes president, the thinning will stay strong and continue to send innocent kids to die. And that could just be the tip of the iceberg.
What does Georgina have to do with all this?
We don't know. That's what we need you to find out. If she has her way, and Governor Redding becomes President Redding, we lose our window to stop the thinning. I mean, who knows what the future could hold?
So, you worked the day Blake's body was being prepared?
Yes, I was on site.
And did you handle the body?
Not personally, no.
Kellen, it's 3 in the morning.
I know. Weird question. Do you own a shovel? And out of all 9 employees who worked that 72-hour period, not one person ever saw or handled the body.
That's crazy.
Nope. We're crazy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Are you good?
Yeah.
Careful. Wait. No. Yeah. Are we doing this? I can't believe we're doing all this for a guy that doesn't even know your name.
Light.
Yeah, sorry.
Congratulations, your class has been spared. Every single one of you was chosen by our system and deemed worthy to receive a second chance at life. I realize you may have a couple of questions. Okay, let's begin. Our first, most commonly asked question is, am I dead? No, you're not dead. Question 2, where am I? Well, you're in the incubator, a special facility designed and sponsored by the great minds at Asuru Global. We are here to help you grow from a parasitic leech on our society to a productive member of the working class. I know what you're thinking. Why me? Using our patented algorithm, we analyze the test scores of this year's failing students and determine that you still have value and special skills that can be utilized to better America. Sorry, that was a lot of words. To put it simply, you were chosen, silly. Last question. Do I get to go back? The most productive members of the incubator program will be considered for reintroduction to society. Again, congratulations on being selected and getting to begin your new life. Be worthy. Please proceed to the assignment room. Heather Forrester, you have been assigned to Assembly. Please proceed to the door labeled Assembly. Today you will be observing only. Ned Walker, you have been assigned to Advanced Systems. Blake Redding, you have been assigned to Packaging.
What happens if I say no?
Please proceed to the door labeled Packaging. Today you will be observing only. As a member of the incubator, your day breaks down into 3 sections: work, eat, and sleep. During work hours, each member will report to their assigned section for 14 hours of labor. Then, each member will be released to have 1 hour of dining and personal time. At curfew, each member must return to their domiciles for rest and recuperation. Please proceed to the factory floor for observation. Please proceed to the factory floor for observation. All workers, please return to living and dining quarters. All workers, please return to living and dining quarters. All workers, please return to living and dining quarters. Remember, be worthy.
See you again.
No. Not here. We have a curfew in an hour.
Ellie, I love you.
I can't believe it's been a year.
I don't know how I'd live without you.
I love you so much.
It's crazy that we're still alive. I thought it was all over.
When they put that needle into my neck, I really thought that was it. I thought I was gonna die.
Hey, this place gives us a purpose. Like a second chance to help and do right.
Why would they kill some kids and spare others? That doesn't make any sense. You don't really believe that, do you?
Of course. We were chosen. I mean, they believe that we have something to contribute. We can be worthy.
If they lied to everyone before, why wouldn't they lie to us now?
Refusal to work. Refusal to work.
I heard anyone who refuses to work is sent to the infirmary, and within a few hours they come back with alterations.
You must be new. I'm Gage.
Blake Redding.
Governor's kid, right? That's cute. Probably used to getting whatever you want, like Ellie. You know, since you're new here, I'm gonna take it easy on you. Ellie belongs to me now. But you can do whatever you want. But if you look at her again, I'm gonna kill you. Okay?
He's not gonna stop.
What's up, boss? And what's the deal with those kids with the patches?
That's the Worthy. They're hand-selected by the incubator to help supervise the other workers.
They're like cops?
Yeah, more like mall cops.
They're first in line for reintroduction.
Oh, it's pretty awesome. All this shit's co-ed.
We're slaves, idiot.
I'm not a slave. I'm nobody's slave. I'm Wade Freeman, bitch.
You know what? Yeah, that's a really good point. You're Wade Freeman.
Bitch. He's Wade Freeman, bitch. Go.
Ellie, what is this?
Just leave.
I'm not going anywhere without you.
They will kill you. Please go.
Now, this is Cage's girl, Redding. So you can move along now.
We're just talking.
Move along now.
No. I'm not leaving without her.
Security! It's over.
We're approaching Sector 24.
Go! Run, Ellie, run!
Keep them separate.
Ellie!
You going somewhere, Blake?
Things are heating up in an election that could be a turning point in American history. Texas Governor Dean Redding, backed by tech leader Asuru Global, is running on the strength and success of the National Thinning Program. Vermont Senator Elaine Davis has taken a strong anti-thinning platform that has brought her all the way to her party's nomination. She calls for a complete repeal of the thinning, which has proven very popular among young voters.
Enough is enough. It's time to protect our kids from this inhumane and unconstitutional law. It's time to end the thinning.
Even with a chance to reform, Lena Michaels continues her unwavering support for Governor Redding and the thinning.
Being against the thinning is a dishonor to all the brave students who sacrificed their lives so we could be here today.
The governor went on television and called you a domestic terrorist, a murderer, without any evidence. How can you support someone who would so viciously slander you? And what does that say about the governor's leadership?
I credit a man who will correct his mistakes and own up to them. Governor Redding is that kind of man.
but the investigation.
It's been nearly a year, and nothing substantial against the governor has emerged.
Why should people vote for Governor Redding next week?
Governor Redding has sacrificed everything for us to move forward as a society. He will do whatever it takes to lead this country, and I proudly stand with him.
And we're out. All right, let's reset for the next shot. Can I get an escort for talent offset? Thank you very much. Actually,
I can't keep doing this. It's been 8 months. I've been giving you everything. Rifling through building files, photos of restricted areas.
Now is the time to focus and do our jobs.
What do you even do? I'm out there every day destroying my reputation. For a few breadcrumbs? I'm putting my life on the line and it feels like I'm the only one. I'm sorry. This is eating away at me.
If you stop now, it's over.
I need to know Corinne and Joey are taken care of.
I will see to it myself. We now believe that the files are on Georgina's private computer. If you can get access, we can get what we need and pull you.
No one is allowed inside that office without Georgina present.
We didn't say this was gonna be easy. Find a way in. If anyone can do it, you can.
How am I going to gain access to your computer? They all have password locks or need special keycard access.
Jean's a digital safecracker.
This provides both the clearance and the file space needed to secure any and all files from Georgina's database.
The election is next week. It's now or never, Lena. And also, we know about your friend.
What friend?
The one who's been at every meeting for the last 8 months.
He's listening in right now.
Kellen, you can take off the glasses now.
No habla inglés.
My opponent doesn't want to invest in the future. He thinks things are going fine just the way they are, and I'm here to tell you they aren't.
Your state has more students with higher test scores than in the history of Vermont, and your entire campaign is about rolling back all that progress.
That's a good point. But I refuse to...
That's a good point. We're never gonna hear that in the debate, Alan.
Do you mind if I took a brief recess?
Now, go ahead, Congressman. And please, take your time.
Let's have Thomas flown in.
The former energy secretary?
Yeah, he won't let up on anybody.
Thomas Houseman? That's no good. You need to get used to debating a woman.
I'll have Lindsay get you a list of names.
I can do it. I'll debate you.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, Lena. But we're looking for someone a little more qualified.
The thinning is a barbaric program that blames students for the failures of a broken education system. But it sure makes it easier to put the blame on students than having to look higher on the totem pole.
Why not?
Our teachers are the finest in the world. And if you're going to blame them because a few students are unwilling to push themselves to realize their full potential, well, I won't stand for that.
But you will stand for a program that preys on the most disadvantaged students in our society. Students who are less likely to pass because of their socioeconomic background. Whereas those born with a silver spoon in their mouths never truly have to worry about whether or not they get to see the next school year.
I think we all know that my son had to worry.
Blake was one of the kindest souls I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And he failed the test on purpose, to protest this rigged system. You tried to bail him out, but you got caught. And you threw him under the bus to advance your political career. Is there enough room for the American people under that bus? How's that?
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Really good.
Subaru Global stocks are soaring this morning as the company announces its quarterly earnings report surpassing expectations of analysts and shareholders, respectively.
Software and services growth are crucial, but it's the hardware that can...
That's a 36% jump in R&D spending.
That's what it takes to have stakes in this
Subaru
game.
Global ensures